So what happens when you increase or decrease the size of a sprocket on your motorcycle? I'll talk about that right now. Welcome to Urban Monk TV. Okay, so you're thinking, time for a new sprocket on my motorcycle. Maybe you're changing a chain at the same time. Front sprocket, rear sprocket, larger, smaller, 14 teeth, 15 teeth, 17 teeth, or rear, maybe 41 teeth to 43, 45 teeth. What happens when you change these sizes? The manufacturer will tell you what they put on the bike stock, so if you want the bike to perform with stock manufacturer specs or performance, you know, that's what you choose, is those numbers, those sizes of sprockets. But maybe you want a little bit more torque off the line and a little less top speed, or maybe you don't care about your launch at a green light and you really want like the engine spinning at a lower RPM when you're on the highway and achieving a really high speed with a lower engine RPM. These are considerations you got to ask yourself, but mechanically what's happening when you change the size? I'll get into that right now. Hey, but first, before we get into it, check out my book, Creating Mr. Corton. It is a memoir of building my cafe racer and growing up as a young man falling in love with motorcycling. It's available on urbanmonktv.com. It is a good read, I am told. Okay, different sprocket sizes explained. Now, of course, this is just rear sprockets here, but the same thing, same logic applies to front sprockets. It's really the difference between your front and your rear, but with one other consideration. So on a motorcycle, you have one sprocket pulling or leveraging another sprocket, and the smaller this sprocket is and the larger this one is, the less force needed to pull or lever this thing. So essentially this thing's turning, pulling the chain this way and acting like a lever pulling, right? Just like that. So, all else being equal, if we change the size of one sprocket, let's say we take this one and make it a little larger, as is the case with this sprocket. Now it's only slightly. This one is a 41 tooth, this is a 43 tooth. So, but it is slightly larger. You can see when I turn them over how much different in size they are. So now, this sprocket, as the chain is pulling on it, has a longer lever. The old one, you know, was maybe only this long. Of course, this is not to scale, but it illustrates my point. A longer lever gives you more leverage. I hope that makes sense. So that's it. That's different sprocket sizes and what's going on when you change them. Hey, I really appreciate you watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Check out my book, Creating Mr. Corton. Sorry about the truck driving by. And give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to become an urban monk. Thanks for watching.